What about you, Gary? Because it seems that rotation is the way.
Well, it's a more European thing, this rotation, and players that they reckon, the foreign coach reckons that players can't play, X amount of league games and play international matches and play Champions League matches. But I'm a wee bit old-fashioned, and one of Liverpool's massive traditions.
Is he going to be the answer for Liverpool?
A lot of pressure on his shoulders. He's the one that's got all the expectancy, because if he clicks and he gets himself 20 goals, which hasn't happened for a long time at Anfield, then Liverpool are in business. I like what I've seen him over the years. Last year, I watched him on a few occasions. Great movement when the opportunity presents itself. He's very cold in front of goal, tucks them away. And I think that can play right across the front, can play in a wide area.
Liverpool line-up tonight, the likes of Pallietta in there, who've not had too much experience in the Liverpool first. Looking forward to the appearance of Fernando Torres, who hasn't scored yet in pre-season. He did miss his penalty in the Asia Trophy match against Portsmouth, for which he was given late approval to play. But it will be interesting, Davey, won't it, to see how this partnership, late 70s through to the early 90s. Bit last season. Looking straight away for Torres.
Good ball. Saw the run from Torres, and it was Torres' run that...
Here's Momo Sissoko. Way off by Torres, but he was fouled in the process by Li Weifeng. Li Weifeng has had to work hard to regain his place in the Chinese national setup, and it looks as though Shanghai Shenhua already have a problem here.
We certainly don't want injuries, and I'm sure there was a gasp of breath there from Rafa Benitez when Torres went down.
So a good play by him. Torres is just offside. Clearing header by Doué. Picked up by Sissoko. Torres always prepared to run at them. Ran into Doué, but wasn't knocked out of his stride. Really, Madrid anyway would suggest that it's money well spent.
He'll want a goal, Rob, even this early. They all like to get off the mark. It takes so much of the tension.
Torres showing for the throw-in and getting it. Picking up with Crouch. Here's Torres. Fernando Torres looked for a moment as though he might be winding up for the strike. He's been forced wide. 20 captain, although he was injured for the Insua. Torres had to rescue that. It's Yossi Benayoun. Lovely ball through. Torres! Beautifully crafted Liverpool goal. Fernando Torres has his first in Liverpool colours.
That's a terrific goal. But he had it all to do. Goalkeeper right in his face, but he still had the presence to just go for the dink. He's certainly a couple of yards onside. Right back doesn't get up in time. But that's anything but an easy finish. Waits to the last possible moment till the goalkeeper goes to ground, and a little dink is enough. And he's off the mark.
Well, anything but easy, but he's looking to provide it was Sergio Blanco. Proper competition, but that one will certainly help. Here he is again, Torres. Uruguayan coach of Shanghai Shenhua. Here's Sissoko. Now Torres. Crouch.
Peter Crouch has held his position.
Reminder of the action.
I think he caught studs in the turf there. That's why he pulled up as quickly as he did.
Turn by Benayoun. Again, he looks to provide for Torres. Lovely turn from him. This is Torres. Benayoun. Torres held on to it. Goes down looking for the decision, which isn't forthcoming.
Place to see it. Did well to take it in. He gets just a little nick here. Well, I'll tell you what, seen him given. But if anything, it's the near side assistant who should be giving it, and obviously thought it wasn't. But again, it's Torres working the channels.
Now Torres. Benayoun's made the bill. I think through the middle, Benayoun has gone to occupy a position there now. This is Torres. Lovely play, but the cross. Now Crouch. Here's Torres. It's Finnan here in support. Seeds of promise, a first goal for Fernando Torres, and a good understanding he's developing with letting Tom Hicks on for the second half. Only Joe to crouch, and Fernando Torres will kick off. That's a Ricard. And it's won by Sissoko. This is Fernando Torres. Torres looking to take it all the way. Leto. Torres. So 4 minutes into the second. Benayoun. Torres. Won by Sissoko. Here's Torres. Trying to dig this one out for Crouch. Lever. Jean Chambeau getting his body in the way of Fernando Torres.
Again, he could have given it up though. He could have allowed the boy to take the ball into the corner with no danger. And always a good sign to see.
14 goals in. Benayoun. Torres ball in. Benayoun back to Torres.
Defender. Just needed a half yard there to get into a range of passing. If you're a front player, you want that type of...
Back to him by Torres. Torres pulls the trigger. For a moment, it looks as though the goalkeeper might have misjudged the bounce. Torres. Here's Gerrard. And it's going to fall short, is it? Torres was there lurking. The goalkeeping note.
I think in a league match he'd have put his foot up.
Tried to play it through for Torres. Oh, they're so unlucky there, Liverpool.
Well, he looked and he looked, Gerrard. He was desperate to pick Torres out and eventually had the chance to thread it through with his left foot. You see that?
Torres. Fernando Torres, having made his goal-scoring impression, goes off, but the crowd's thoughts with this man, Dirk Kuyt, after Fernando Torres had got his first goal in Liverpool colours. Liverpool 2, Shanghai Shenhua 0.